Senator Miville-Dechêne, Senator Moreau, first of all, I wish you good luck in your new position. I understand the importance of major projects for the government, but there is an entire sector of the Quebec economy made up of SMEs that is suffering because of your new lower thresholds for hiring temporary foreign workers imposed by the federal government. I spoke to two such businesses from the lower St. Lawrence. Aliment Asta, which has had to lay off about 40 employees to comply with federal quotas and is losing revenue because it can't cut as much meat as before. Same concern was expressed by Lepage Millwork, which is worried about losing 45 temporary workers in January, despite having invested in expanding its plant. Why harm these and other businesses? Senator Moreau, thank you for the question. I think that the government's goal is not to harm businesses, and the government understands the difficulties in certain sectors in recruiting employees here in Canada. The issue of temporary foreign workers, especially in the agricultural and food sector, and these are sectors that I know well, and I know those businesses too. So what the government is trying to do through its program is to try to ensure that the maximum number of jobs is given to Canadians first, and then those businesses can truly turn to temporary foreign workers if they really need them. The government is aware of these difficulties and is working hard to improve the program. The government's intention is certainly to support those very important businesses, very important indeed for the Canadian economy. Senator Miville-Dechêne, thank you for your answer. But the fact remains that in the lower part of the river, there is very little youthful labor available. The labor is much older and the population itself is aging. So it's not a solution to tell young people who want that they need to hire Canadian workers because they simply can't. And businesses elsewhere are being told the same thing. In human terms, we're talking about families with children who are living in anguish at having to leave Canada. Does the reduction in foreign worker quotas really benefit the Quebec economy? Thank you, Senator Miville-Dechêne. Senator Moreau. Madam Senator, I understand the anguish of those who must leave Canada, but also for businesses who have built these businesses up and are supported by these workers. It's important that the government ensure a regular review of its programs, and in those cases, for particular situations, whether for demographic or economic reasons, in a given reason, I think the government has committed to reviewing its own programs, and the examples that you have raised will allow the government to be more alert in doing so. Thank you, Senator Moreau.